we're launching the 17th Belfast Children's Festival, which takes place in March 2015. So today is the day we tell everybody what the programme is, what the events are, how to book tickets, and also celebrate some of the ideas and concepts we're working on this year. What we're standing in right now is what we call the Office of Important Art, which is a free pop-up space, and there'll be different activities on every single day of the festival for 8 days. And we also will have an exhibition on which is about children's cultural rights. So a range of different activities for all ages from 0. The youngest event is aimed at 9 weeks. Well, also the baby rave, where the youngest person who ever came was 5 days old, up to 14-year-olds. And actually we believe that what we're putting on is suitable for adults and for grannies, for granddads, for carers, for parents and for teachers.
We support Young at Art. This, I think, is the 17th year of the festival, and it marks a week-long festival in March with theatrical performances targeted specifically for young people from Spain, from the Netherlands, from the Republic, as well as showcasing the best of our local theatre groups such as Replay and Cahoots NI.
For me, the short-term aim is to make sure that the festival gets delivered for children in Northern Ireland. It's about making sure that children have access to creative opportunities that won't otherwise happen. We're one of the largest children's festivals in the UK and Ireland. I think Northern Ireland is really proud of us. I'm really proud of what we do. So the short-term aim is to make sure that that festival continues to be accessible to as many children as possible. The long-term aim is to actually change the mindset that the arts is a cheap shot when budgets are tight, to work more carefully with parents and with teachers, you work with them as partners to make sure children's lives are creative. I think we're quite good at doing that, so it's about keeping that momentum up in times of hardship.
Since October we have asked people to tell their stories about the impact of creativity, but we need to shout loud for our young people to ensure that they have access to the arts and artists within their schools, within their communities, within their local venues, and that they are able to open up their imaginations to see that the world can be a little bit different, and that they can see the world a little bit in a different way, and that is so important for our young people.
We wouldn't be doing this if we didn't believe that actually children experiencing creativity from a very early age is vital. It's absolutely essential to their core development. If they don't, there's all this research now that shows that if children don't engage in creative play, creative activities, experience the arts from a very early age, their ability to develop problem-solving skills, imaginative leaps, their ability to think laterally, to be imaginative and ambitious is all curtailed. So we want children to grow up having ambition and being able to dream that the world could be a different place. I think society needs that. We're not just training children to become artists. The festival is about presenting professional art for children and making sure that they get some of the benefits that they can carry into their lives.
Taking part in the arts is all sorts of dimensions to art. They're being creative using 3D. They would use 3D in school, and it could lead to science, and it helps their science helps with their art, and everything's connected, so it could take them all directions. But like I say, art's involved in everything through the curriculum. Everything they do would end up with a bit of art somewhere, and like I say, some of the best scientists are the best artists as well. They design things and produce things for the science curriculum and STEM curriculum.
For us, the really big issue is that in order to make sure that this festival is accessible for all children, and we believe firmly that that's what it has to be, we're really facing challenges around how to pay for the artists to come from different countries, how to pay for the cost of the freight, the cost of the flights, the cost of the venues, everything that we put on, the insurance, the marketing, the brochures, it just costs money. There's a certain point below which, with repeated cuts, we can't keep doing this. And if people value it, and we know 39,000 people valued the festival last year because they came out to see it. We know that 26 schools got outreach programmes last year, so we know that they value it, we know that they feel it's important. We have a couple of schools here today who are working with us. But we actually can't keep raising the money. We had 32 different funders last year just to make ends meet. You can't sustain that kind of fundraising on a very small staff team.
This is a very difficult time for the arts sector as we face further cuts. We have heard from communities and individuals from across Northern Ireland And the arts sector and artists have been so vocal on telling us about the impact of the creativity in the arts, not just in driving forward the creative industries, but also making Northern Ireland a fantastic place to live and to work. Festivals such as the Young at Art Festival are such an important part of the arts events in the city. It attracts 40,000 plus young people to its events. As I recall, something like 25% of young people are from areas that are deprived areas. The arts sector have sustained a series of cuts over the past few years and in this year, and it is very difficult for them to move forward in a positive way and ensure that the arts are accessible across Northern Ireland.
This is just a great opportunity for children to come together and swap ideas. There's a wonderful mixing, as you can hear, from all around us, and it's just been a wonderful opportunity for all the children to get out and about instead of just being limited to the four walls of the classroom.